brown cow jumped over the moon. Brown cow.
No.
Oh, shoot. Tom, I can't believe you already hit the freaking record button.
It'll be alright.
Alright. All you bitch boy, motherfucker, cunt ass whores can suck my ball.
No, thank you.
Clay and Tom, back with the first podcast of 2019 for sure. Maybe the first podcast in, 10 months.
Yeah. Yeah, we're back in action, and obviously this is going to be a train wreck, so...
Draft party, Saturday the 24th at Cody K. Nicely's house. He's been nice enough to open up his abode to us, just like his mom tends to open herself up to us as well.
Dude, I haven't been to a kegger in a long time, so I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be fun. I've got a nice big bottle of the Fire BZ at my house.
Oh, you got that fire?
I got that fire.
I got the keg going. I need everyone to bring $20 for the keg. And don't puss out on drinking your 17 beers.
All you bitch boy motherfuckers better drink at least 17 beers.
Yes.
And you better send Clay your $20.
Yes. And we don't need none of this, Patrick. Oh, hey, man, I don't know if I can drink, but like 4 beers, it's like too much, man.
Quoting Cody K. nicely, Patrick, we will not sell you per beer. If that's where you're going with this, it ain't happening.
Some fire from Cody right there. We're looking at maybe doing some sort of a board bet type thing. I'm trying to work out the details on that now. I kind of just sent out a text about that this morning. Also looking to maybe try to find a way to keep track of how many beers we drank.
No, that's good. We definitely need to keep track, because if somebody's fucking slacking...
Yeah, it's true.
It's beat down. That means fireball shots.
You'll get thunder cookied if you don't take your drinks.
Hey, by the end of the draft, if you don't have 7 beers in you, you're getting your ass pointed out.
Do these motherfuckers even fucking live?
There we go. Obviously they don't. Also, speaking of cash, bring your league dues. Bring $100 cash. Don't be trying to pin out any checks. Those of you know who you are. I'm not taking any IOUs come draft day. You better have your cash or you're not drafting. You know how this goes.
For sure. Bring the cash or you ass out the league, son. In other news, Tom, everyone should make a new team name this year. I think some of us have already done it. I believe that it just, kind of gives you a new feel for the season.
Yeah, you got to wash off the old stuff and get ready for the new, especially if you're like 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, and all those...
And in my case, I really live by a very simple code, Tom, and that is live fast and eat ass. So this year,
Some hell of a credo.
This year I have decided to reference that in my team name of I eat ass.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice twist on your motto there.
Also, I have done maybe 1 mock draft so far, so my preparation is about what everyone would probably expect.
Yeah, that's the usual.
Hey, I do nothing. I expect greatness, Tom.
Well, you said new year, new team name, and Pele hit it right on the head, but same old Clay.
Oh, shoot. Also, Tom, fuck Chris.
Just because, huh?
No, I'm just kidding, Chris. But he is the number 1 podcast fan, and you and me have basically been flipping him the bird for the last
10 months, yeah.
And what have we been doing with our free time, Tom?
Golden tea, son!
We've been making regular trips out to our local restaurant for riveting rounds of golden tea.
Indeed we have.
It has been amazing. It's so enjoyable just getting out there, getting 18 holes in. It's actually way better than making a stupid podcast for Chris.
I agree. It's getting so bad with the golden tea that when Jessica asks where we want to go eat dinner, I'm looking to see if it's got a golden tea machine.
Where do we go eat dinner? JJ's. Where do we go eat dinner? Pizza D's. Where do we go eat dinner? B-Dubs.
Exactly.
Is there anywhere else?
Reno's. We went there for some drinks a while back. Lo and behold, golden tea in the back in a room by itself. It was awesome.
Oh, speaking of golf, and because it's my favorite soundbite, Tiger Woods has won another major since the last time we did a podcast. So congratulations to the Tiger.
We should celebrate with a trip to Perkins. How about the usual suspects in the league don't have a clue when draft day is? I mean, I don't know how many times we have to go through this each year. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Every single year, there's at least one or two guys. What day is the draft? When is the draft? What are we doing? And it was funny because Tom actually had a couple of guys going this year.
Yeah. Chris, hey, when's the draft again? I just immediately, September 3rd, 11 a.m. A couple of days later, he comes back, that's on a Tuesday.
Do these motherfuckers even fucking lift?
So, hey, Saturday, be at the draft. Don't be late. Bring your damn cash. Let's get this thing going. Now, I know that everyone loves Tom and me. They love our thoughts and insight into the league and into football in general. But the most popular part of the podcast last year was a new segment that we call Caveman's Corner, where we brought in our esteemed colleague Cody K. Nicely to give us some insight from his point of view. So we have Cody in studio right now. Cody, how are you feeling about the draft party and your chances in general?
Okay. Hey.
That is incredibly insightful, Cody.
That is riveting information.
I could not have said it better myself.
Since we're on Cody, he dropped a line, hey, somebody come over, I got that fire over here. And immediately I thought, yeah, we know you just recently discovered fire.
It's lit!
We're over here playing games, is what he said. I was like, throwing rocks isn't really a game, so I had to give myself some props on that.
It's lit!
Tom, that's quality smack talk, buddy. I'm glad you're stepping your game up this year.
Now there's only one thing left. Thunder Cookie.
Whew, we haven't done this one in a long time, and since we have been out of the studio on hiatus for about 10 months playing Golden Tee, there's a lot of stuff I could put on there. But since we were about to start and embark on a new season of fantasy football, I'll keep it with football. Let's start with Antonio Brown. Apparently this dude has got all kinds of problems, but the one I want to point out is the fact that he got into the ice bath to do his 3 minutes and he didn't have his socks or his shoes on. Then he got extreme frostbite on his toes and his feet.
What an idiot.
You gotta be some kind of freaking idiot.
This guy has been nothing but trouble for the Raiders ever since they traded for him.
Well, and now he's disputing this helmet thing, and he left practice the other day because of the helmet situation. So I don't know. Is he going to play? Is he not going to play? Thunder Cookie his ass.
Do you draft him? I don't know.
I'm not even going to answer that because I want to let people do their own thing. And if you have the 5th pick, what are you going to do?
Wait a minute. His season's already ruined. So if I draft him, then
does that reverse the curse?
I don't know.
You might want to think on that. All right. Next up, Ezekiel Elliott. I'm not going to spend too much time on this dude because everybody knows he's in the holdout. Is he going to get paid? Is he not going to get paid? You got Jerry Jones talking trash. Zeke who?
Yeah.
Apparently that didn't go over very well. So is this going to be another Le'Veon Bell? Quite possibly so. But we all saw what James Conner did in the absence of Le'Veon Bell. So whoever Zeke's backup, they might handle business this year. And maybe they don't really need Zeke.
I don't think NFL running backs are quite as valuable to the teams as they once were.
Third, Melvin Gordon, pronounced Gordon. He's also holding out. So these 3 guys, man, they're already getting paid good money. And we want to hold out, finish your contract, then renegotiate.
Play the game, man. Play the contract out.
Be there for your team.
Play Jones.
Is cooking!
All right, Tom. I got way too many numbers. We're going to rifle through these things. First number, got to call it out, 69.
You go so many ways with that, but lay it on me, man.
69 touchdowns. You know what I mean. Only you know what I mean, babe.
Straight pimping in the interview.
Robert, the bro of the NFL, Gronkowski, is retired. So I'm saddened that we won't be able to make the 69 jokes consistently this year. And Cromer won't have anyone to draft in the first or second round.
He just won't draft a tight end.
That's true. Second number, brag on myself, 170. Back in March, I dunked an eagle from 170 yards out in real golf.
Dude, that's amazing. That is freaking amazing. 170 is a long way out.
Craziest shot that I've ever hit. I probably won't ever hit another one, so it was amazing.
3-wood? Driver?
It's actually a driver off the deck. Next number, I'm going to stick with golf, Tom. 2.
2. Lay it on me, man.
Double eagles that you made in Golden Tee in 1 week.
Yeah, that's nuts.
And for all of you uncultured swine out there, a double eagle is known as an albatross. And that means that you are 3 under par on 1 hole. Now, Tom, in real golf this year, have you been 3 under par at all?
Not even close.
All right. Next number, Tom. Since Cody is so gracious to be in the studio and help us out here, I got 0.0. And this is highlighting my man Cody's weight loss in the 2019 Shredded Challenge.
So 0 pounds?
Yes, so over the course of 20 weeks, Cody K. Nicely lost 0.0 pounds.
Wow.
It's a very great effort on his part. Eric did the same thing and lost about 40 pounds.
Cody, what do you have to say about this?
Okay. Hey. Cool.
I'm thinking about actually just not even podcasting and just hitting that soundbite over and over and just calling it a podcast.
Cody, that still doesn't explain how you lost 0 pounds in 10 weeks. I mean, get with it.
Do these motherfuckers even fucking lift?
All right. So, Tom, as you know, I'm somewhat of a statistician, and I really like to dive into the numbers. And I took all the fantasy history of our entire league, made a massive spreadsheet. I've been really putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
I mean, lots of work.
Dude, it's good. We need that.
You know, and hours upon hours upon hours. And I've done this, right? This is me. I'm doing this. I'm sweating away at this. No one else could probably pull this off.
You're running
to
3
be honest.
computers. You're overclocking these things like nobody's business. Running the numbers. Okay, I get it. Well done.
I had a rough night, and I hate the fucking Eagles, man.
So I've got 3 interesting stats for you. There's 3 teams in the league who have not defeated all of the other 9 teams. Team number 1, Tom.
Oh, damn, I'm on that list.
Who do you think
sad.
Who do you think you have not beat?
Everybody usually just beats my ass relentlessly, so I really don't have any clue.
Pele.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
You were 0-7 in your career against Pele.
How's that even possible?
I was 0-7 until I beat him once last year.
So you're 1-7 now?
1-7. Now, the next name on the list should surprise nobody. It's Cody. Cody has 2 teams that he has not beaten in the 4 years of the league. One is you.
Oh, wow.
So you're about 50-50. It's about average, you know.
Yeah.
And then Cody has not beaten you in 8 tries.
Wow.
So you have dominated Cody. The other name for that is Chris. Cody is 0-6 against Chris.
Wow.
Now there's a third team that is not beaten all 9 teams. Kind of surprising name on the list. Cromer.
Really?
He is 0-4 against Chris.
He's a previous league champion, kind of.
Yeah, I mean he's a half a champion.
I got you. Chris dominates him every time, huh?
Yep. 0-4. Last thing I got, as far as luck goes, the points against, which would be the average points that are scored against you, the 2 guys that have the lowest, Pele and Cromer.
Interesting. Lucky mother.
Here we go, baby!
I love me some music.
Let's rock and roll, baby. All I want to know if you got your popcorn ready. Do you got your popcorn ready?
Right now.
Popcorn ready.
You want
answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers?
Clay and Tom's weekly picks.
You can't handle
Their weekly picks. Don't really have picks per se this week, Tom, but I'm going to start out by highlighting some of the end of league standings. Cromer, obviously, dead fucking last. So that means that karma has come around and both pot-splitting bitches, Luke and Cromer, have now become dead fucking last. So I would say that that's probably restores my faith in humanity a little bit. Luke did overcome dead fucking last to get first.
Right.
With mine and Cody's help. So you're welcome, Luke.
I'm pretty sure he quit his job last season so he could run the numbers for everything.
Josh, bridesmaid again. Never the bride. He's got, 3 dresses now.
Did you see his post on the league? It was like, actually says Josh won, you know. But
Even ESPN's messing with him.
Well, you know, since it's picks and predictions, 2 people have already called their shot in the playoffs. And you know what? I'm going to have to go ahead and do the same. You know, I'm going to make it this year. I am going to make it this year.
So, hey, put it on the board right now. Tom Flowers in the playoffs. First time in the history.
One of the bets right there it could be.
Hey, and it very well could be. I took your 5th place trophy last year, Tom, so you're welcome for becoming the most mediocre team in the league. Cody's still down in 9th place. He's always kind of
floating around there, yeah. What do you have to say about that, Cody?
Oh, shoot. Hey, Tom did mention that the rails are falling off, and they've definitely, it's completely over.
You know, this is a good excuse not to ever make one of these again. Just go play Golden Tee.
We're not even good at Golden Tee.
Put a stamp on that.
We're not even good at Golden Tee. We're better at that than we are at this. Tom, let's make one prediction off the cuff. Give me a team other than yourself that you think will overperform this year.
Overperform, that's tough to say. Josh always performs well. Other than my team, I'm going to go with Clay.
Thank you, man. That feels good. I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a change this year. I feel like a couple of the guys that have been lucky are not going to be as lucky this year. I'm honestly kind of looking for Cody to jump up at least into 5th or 6th place this year.
Well, I remember when we first started this, you were talking about how lucky Pele has been ever since you've known him, and the luck of the age and everything.
Yeah.
So he is extremely lucky, but he's also good and lucky. I mean, that's a deadly combination there.
That's true. And his meat is also amazing.
The trifecta of awesomeness.
The last pick here. Can you and me somehow overcome our Golden Tee addiction and podcast more than 2 times this year?
I don't know. You know, your recent outing at Golden Tee landed you your first ever hole-in-one.
Yes.
Finally.
I am, in fact, the greatest Golden Tee player of all time. I didn't know if you knew that, Tom.
That's not actually true.
We've been playing for 2 years. And Cody, on his 3rd ever try, hole-in-one.
Jessica's got a hole-in-one.
Everyone's got a hole-in-one.
And she's probably played 3 rounds.
I played 100 and some odd rounds, and I just now made my first hole-in-one. So.
How about our boy Eric getting his double eagle the same time you got your...
For the people that don't know, Eric has a burning hatred for me. So
Oh, everybody knows.
What that translates to is if I do something really well, Eric will somehow find a way to do better. So if we're ever on the same golf team and I have a good round, we're going to be hard to beat on that particular day.
This is true. I've seen it. As with y'all's putting, I mean, it's ridiculous.
If I almost make a 30-footer, Eric will straight bury that shit.
You'd keep your mouth shut if you knew it was good for you, buddy.
We were going to interview Chris this week, but honestly, I didn't really want to talk to him because...
obvious reasons.
So we're going to jump straight to the smack talk. There's been a lot of smack talk going around. Tom, let's start out with probably one of the best smack talks we've ever heard from the caveman.
Okay. Somebody was talking about going deep into the season or deep into the depth chart or something, and I said, just went deep inside Cody's mom, and it was all right. Cody musters all of his mental capacity and drops this bomb on me in response. Hey, fuck you. If you went anywhere near my mom, you just won the lottery, bitch. Gold, son. Diamond snatch.
And the diamond was spelled with a Y like diamond.
Who are the 5 best rappers of all time? Think about it. Dylon, and Dylon.
Diamond Snatch.
Diamond
Dude,
snatch.
it was the best comeback to I just banged your mom joke ever. If you went anywhere near my mom, you just won the lottery, bitch. And I responded back. I was like, I'm not even going to try to come back on that. There's just too much gold right there.
Well done, Cody.
Gold, son.
Well done, buddy. I'm going to give you props there. Another good one. Last week, we decided to get on Urban Dictionary and look up people's names. A couple of the highlights. Clay, that sticky, wet feeling between your butt cheeks after a long, warm day. Also known as swamp ass. Hey, Tom, did you just take a Joe?
Don't forget to wipe your dirt. Oh, it's Clay, though, yeah.
Another one. Josh. The weirdest person you'll ever meet. Also, Josh is not a mere boy, but a freak. Which, oddly, those are kind of accurate for the guy that we know as Josh.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Trainwreck completed. Tom and me tried to put this together. It's been interesting, to say the least.
I think we should have drank a couple of beers and smoked a couple of doobies or something. I think it would have been awesome at that point.
I wonder if we can rig up a keg up here at HTG Studios. I don't know. We'll have to see. We do have our buddy Eric in the background who's going to be at the draft. Say hey, Eric.
Hey now, guys.
Could you be any gayer?
Oh, I don't even know.
I'm sorry.
I almost spent about 2.5 hours editing this to make it sound coherent. But draft party, whatever you want to bring to the draft party food-wise, bring it. Pele's going to bring his meat. I'm going to bring some beer pong stuff. We got Cody's going to set up the draft in his garage. All that stuff's ready to go. Keg's going to be there.
Wait a minute. We're going to Cody's garage?
Yeah.
Big surprise.
Does Cody ever leave his garage? We've been trying to get Cody on the podcast for the last year, and he'll never show up.
I wonder why that is.
F it. I'm just going to leave y'all with the only good part of the podcast.
Okay. Hey.